Yes, good evening. Thank you so much for joining me and welcome so much. I'm hearing noise from teachers. The social media is crying. All in every social media platform, teachers are crying. Yes, it's very true. The president one time said that he's going to increase the salary of teachers between 7% to 10%. He told the SRC. After around 2 weeks, the KUPPET, the NAT, and the TSC, the commission, signed what we call a CBA, and collective bargaining agreement, that teachers are going to be added a salary increment of 9.5%, but it is going to be spread in 2 years. Chaniwambie walimu kimewaramba kuwaramba. Wazee wakati unasikia 9.5% and is spread into 2 years, divide it by 2, hiyo inakuja 4.75. Then kata kitu naitwa 1.5 house levy. 1.5 house levy inakuja ngapi? 3.725 hapo. Then let kuja tax inakuja hapo, tax inakugonga hapo, my friend, kina waramba kuwaramba. So anyway, then okay, it's better sometimes. There's around 800 shillings, around 800 shillings, 1,000. That's the amount that you've been added to. Then the cluster four in house allowance ilitolewa. So the cluster 3 and 4 was harmonized. There's nothing added there. It's around 1,000. Kwa wengine ni 500. So kimewaramba, in short, kimewaramba. But teachers, I want to communicate to you this evening that there's some reasons why you cannot be rich through salary. One time I said I don't like complaining. Yeah, I don't like complaining. And I would encourage you guys to stop complaining a lot. I want to tell you that you cannot depend on salary being rich. You cannot be rich by depending on salary. Never, never, ever. Even the president himself, you can see he always he has a business. He does business. Hata mahindi alienda akapanda. So who are you with a salary to think that you're going to be rich with a salary? You would never. Teachers also fear taking risks to join businesses. But they wanaogopa sana kufanya biashara. Sana wanaogopa. But I want to ask you teachers. Hebu ende hiyo staff room yako. Nataka uende hiyo staff room. Uangalie number 1, 2, 3, 4. Kama mko walimu kama 30. Haya. Angalia ni walimu wangapi wako na business. Ni wangapi hawana. Haya. Ni wangapi ambao wanakaa wako better. Ni wangapi hawako better. In that hata ikifika kuna welfare in the staff room, who is able to pay welfare? Sometimes teachers even lack fare to school, even fuel to come to work kama salary ijalipwa. But ukipata, if you get that teacher who has a side hustle, is much better than you, but you are fearing a lot to go, you take a risk and join and enjoy business. Kindly teachers, I want to put this on your mind. You cannot depend on salary alone to be rich. Never. Ask Gachagua, ask the president, ask everyone, ask your principal. I'm very sure he's a business. He's not even, he may be even doing business in the school. Yeah, he may be doing business in the school. So he would tell you that you cannot depend on salary alone. That does not mean that tusiongezwe. Ni vizuri tuongezwe salary nayo, but you cannot depend on it to be rich. So why do you think you cannot depend on salary to be rich? Or why do you think you cannot depend on salary to be rich? One thing that you should know, that the salary of teachers is very low. The low income. Salary ya walimu si nyingi sana. Pesa kidogo sana. Huwezi depend ya ukue rich. Let me say, that income, that monthly income that you get will not be able to cater for all your needs, and you live a comfortable life as a graduate. No, it's not. It's very hard. It's very hard for you to depend on it. So be aware that you earn low money. Hizo pesa ni kidogo sana, haziwezi kusaidia uomoke. Tafuta njia zingine za kupata pesa. Hiyo ni, that's one advice I will tell you guys to do. Another thing, teachers, why you cannot be rich with your salary is because the high cost of living. Let me tell you, the cost of living imeenda juu sana. The high cost of living. Our salary cannot cater for high cost of living now. Maisha yamekuwa ngumu sana, yameenda juu sana. So you cannot, high cost of living, uwezi kaku, yani hiyo salary uwezi kusaidia peke yake uomoke. Never. It is very hard. Another reason why career progression, the career progression of a teacher is very low, is very slow. Even you progress, the amount of money you are added is little for you to be omoka. You cannot be like other civil servants. It's not easy as a teacher. Yeah. Therefore, you need to look for a side hustle as a teacher. You cannot depend on it. You cannot depend on it because career progression is very low. Na hata grow, you are added a very slow, very little salary. Therefore, you cannot depend on it. Yes. Another thing is that the rising education expenses, the expense of teaching and educating children has gone high, and the increment is very low. So you cannot depend on that salary to earn a little, to be rich. You cannot. You cannot. So that's why you need to work hard. You need to look for something else to do, so that you can be rich. If you want to be, if your dream is being rich, yeah. Another thing is that the business opportunities for teachers is they are not there. Some teachers work in very remote areas where you cannot even open a shop. Yeah? Business opportunities ziko, and that is the only way you can omoka, starting a business. So business opportunities are very limited for teachers. Yeah. Therefore, for example, those who are working in remote areas, those are not those who are not in towns. It's very hard for them to be rich, or to get that money and be rich. Nothing that can make teachers not be rich is because of the workload. They work. Some teachers teach very many lessons in a day. The workload, kazi ambayo wanafanya ni mingi sana, hata huwezi pata chance ya kwenda kufungua hata biashara. Of course tunakuanga na holiday kubwa, lakini holiday only 2 months. Wengine wanaenda marking, so in 1 month. So walimu wanaona ni ngumu sana kuanza biashara because of the workload. Actually, teachers in some schools, they are overloaded. They do a lot of jobs. They do a lot of marking, setting exams, teaching, remedials zingine ziko hapo zenye ziko illegal, all that. It's a lot of work. So it's not easy for them to get time to go and maybe look for a side hustle. Also, teachers, another thing that affecting teachers is what we call it lack of career growth. Is lack of career growth. Teachers are not growing in career progression. It's not there. So it's very hard for them to grow. Thank you so much for supporting me. God bless.